welcome back to my channel, Welshman Reviews. Today I'm doing a first, which is I am going to review a fan film. So the fan film I'm going to watch, if you've seen the title of the video, is Jason Rising, a Friday the 13th fan film. So this came out on Friday the 13th. I didn't watch it live, it came out pretty early in the morning, seems I live in the UK. So I didn't have time to watch it on Saturday either. So today, Sunday, was the first opportunity I had around to seeing it and all that. So it's around just under an hour. So it's a nice, it's under an hour long. So it's a nice little watch. It doesn't drag. So the story is, it kind of takes place, the beginning of the film takes place straight after Friday the 13th Part 4, final chapter. So Tommy kills Jason, but we find out he's not really dead. So we got the sheriff and his two deputies have put him in a makeshift coffin and chained it up, locked it up tight, and is burying him back in Crystal Lake. So, and when they're doing that, Jason tries to break out, but they pretty much bury him alive. So the film then jumps ahead, I can't remember how many years, but way later, years later, and you have the sheriff from the beginning's son is now the sheriff of the town. So he goes to visit his father's grave, gets a phone call saying the marshals and all that are at it. They need to talk to him. Him and his deputy go and see the marshals, find out there's three convicts escaped, three female ones. So they go hunting them down, and then Jason comes back and wreaks havoc. So they've got to survive. It's kind of a weird one, this one for me. It was done by Womp Stomp. And they also did a couple of other Friday the 13th fan films called Never Hiking Alone and Never Hike in the Snow, which I really enjoyed them ones, and I did enjoy this one. It's a bit of a weird one because they really do go heavily into the supernatural on this one. Fair enough, in the movies they kind of delve into it a little bit from 6 onwards, you know, Jason getting to one place to another and all that, he's dead after all and all that. But this one they really do heavily, as in you have Pamela Voorhees' body, headless body, digging him up and all that, and then she's in it. So yeah, they really did go heavily onto there. Not personally my cup of tea, but I did enjoy it overall. I will go into my pros and cons. I'll start off with my cons. And for a short film, and I know it's budget things and all that, I personally think it's crammed with a lot of stuff. It is, and there was a few characters in there I thought, obviously they're there for canon fodder, they're there for Jason to kill. But I thought you cut a couple of characters out a bit and then maybe flesh out the other ones a little bit more, and I think I would have enjoyed the characters a bit more then. I did. You know, some of them are alright, but I didn't feel any connection to any of them. I didn't care about any of them really and all that. Also, the Pamela Voorhees thing, the actress who plays her does an excellent job and thing, but I'm not a big fan of the supernatural, her coming back. If she was more like I know a lot of people are gonna think, but in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Michael Myers sees his mother as a ghost type of thing. I would have probably more enjoyed it if it was like that in this. It is, because I'll do spoilers and all that for this. Like Pamela comes back and then puts her head on, she comes back at the end, and I was a bit taken aback by that, to be honest and all. It took me out of it a little bit. and all that. Yeah, just they're the only things, to be honest. Like I said, crammed a little bit too much into it. I think they could have done a bit more, developed the characters a bit more if they had less characters and they didn't cram so much in. I'll go into my pros now, because I don't want to keep on going on about the cons and all that, because this is a fan film and I appreciate what they've done and I respect what the men and women of the film done, to be honest. But that's just personally my point of view. Doesn't mean much, to be honest. It ain't. But we'll go into my pros now. My pros definitely outweigh my cons. My cons are more, I wouldn't say they're full on negatives, more nitpicks more than anything. So I will go into the pros now, which I will do Jason first of all. Loved his look. Big fan of Part 4. My favourite in the series of Friday the 13th series, and I like that they. I didn't mind that they got rid of the 5 onwards, because kind of their own thing. Like with this, comes nicely after 4, so it had done a really good job there. But Jason's look, I loved his look in Part 4. It's not my favourite. Part 7's my favourite, but I do like Ted White was my favourite Jason, and I like the actor who played him. Unfortunately, I haven't got his name in front of me. And all that, who played him, done a really good job of doing a homage to Jason and probably Richard Brooker and Ted White. So he done a good homage to them both there. The kills are really good. I like the practical effects. Fair enough, there was a bit of CGI blood, but you know, you got to work with what you got to work with. But the kills, some nice kills. Like I said, a bit over heavy on the kills for such a short movie. It is, but yeah, they done really good there. I like the look of the movie, set mainly in the night time and all that, but they done a really good job of Camp Crystal Lake and the look of that, and the forest they were in. Very nice indeed. The next thing for me is music. I like the music. I thought it was really good. I don't know if it suited Jason, a Friday the 13th movie, myself. It does. A part of me thought it reminded me more of a Halloween movie. I don't know if that was just me or anyone else really thinks like that, but yeah, the music was still good. I enjoyed it. And my last thing is, even though I've had a few nitpicks on it, my pros definitely outweigh the cons, and it's got me excited for a sequel because, as I said, spoilers, I will put it up on the screen, spoilers. You get Adrian King back as Alice from Part 2, and you get a nice little cameo from the actor. I forgot the actress in it. No, Adrian King plays Ginny, if I'm not mistaken. No, Amy Steele, sorry, Ginny, who you see a little phone call at the end on her phone, on Alice's phone. It is at the end, Ginny Reed, Field, sorry. So she's a doctor now and all that. So she's thing. So it's nice to have a nice little call back to them too. They're kind of two of my favourite final girls in the series. And I know a lot of people are going to say that Alice died in number 2. But if you see the way she died, you could argue there's like an extended scene of her death, which kind of goes, the ice pick goes kind of through Björn, through the nose, so it doesn't really hit the brain or anything and all that. So you could say she could have survived. But yeah, it was nice to get these back, because especially with Womp Stomp, they did get back Thom Matthews, who played Tommy in Part 6. They got him to come back and have a little couple of cameos in Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow. So yeah, very good. Got me really interested in the sequel, so I'd definitely be looking out for this. Unfortunately, this took a while to come out. I think the first trailer for this came out 2 years ago, so obviously with coronavirus, etc. and all that, it's taken its time to come out. But it was worth the wait. It was. I did enjoy it overall. A few nitpicks, like I said, but yeah, definitely well worth a watch, especially if you're a Friday the 13th fan, because with the lawsuit, God knows when we'll get another actual film. So keep these fan films coming, and I think that will keep my thirst for Friday the 13th going, and every other fan out there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of the movie, the fan made movie, and if you'd like to see more reviews, I guess, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.